Everybody, we are back with another Transformers review. This time we are catching up on some old figures that I kind of missed out reviewing last year because we had that the start of the COVID pandemic. So today we're going to continue with our reviews. This time we're going to feature Papatoys what do you call this? PPT-04 Flame Warrior. As you can see, it is no other than everything's just falling apart right now. We have Legends class Hotrod, and together with this PPT-04 Flame Warrior is the Flame Commander from MFT, and we're doing a very quick comparison between the two. So both are Legends class figures, and they look totally different from one another. I mean, the same type of Transformer. I mean, it's their take on Hotrod and Rodimus, but it's just so distinct that it's like totally separate characters. So let's do the comparison right now. So let's try to take a look at this one right here. So this is Flame Warrior from Papatoys. Try to focus on that guy right there, and you can see that the face sculpt on this guy, he's just falling apart. The face sculpt on this guy looks just really great. He looks young. He looks like a brash Hotrod, and yeah, I think that he is something that I would definitely call as Hotrod, not as Rodimus. I mean, he looks very young. He looks like he's an exact copy of the one from the 1986 movie. I mean, I like the face. I like the molding. The crest on the head looks great. The color is just really fantastic. That's like a maroonish red. Together with the box, doesn't really have a lot of things intact. You have the main unit, and then you got two guns. That's pretty much it. There is a, what do you call this, a manual, but I kind of lost it. I don't know where the heck is that manual. And if you take a look, he has a lot of kibble down the back. Very big backpack, but it's, as you can see, he's very stable. Unlike the Flame Warrior, he's just standing there, and this guy's just really having a hard time standing on his own. There you go. That's one of the major differences right off the bat. Another thing is that he's a tad smaller than MFT's Flame Commander. Plus, let's take a look. Let's have a very quick review and reminisce on Flame Commander right here. Flame Commander definitely has that serious adult look. He is very mature looking, and definitely something that I wouldn't really call as a Hotrod figure. This is definitely more of a Rodimus figure. So that's why I said they're two separate toys, two separate figures. This one looks more of a serious leader, while this one's a turbo revving young punk. There you go. So not really much when it comes to accessories. Really posable though, very nice, right? Really nice pose. You have the typical movement. There you go. You can't really just rotate that because it hits the spoiler down the back, so you have limited room. But you have arm swivels right here. You don't have wrist swivels. You have thigh swivels. There you go. You can bend the knee. You have ankle tilts. Pretty much the whole shebang. So this is a pretty, what do you call this, articulate figure. So you can do a lot of poses with that. One of the things that we want to do is compare the two when it comes to the back kibble. So definitely not a lot going on with Flame Commander, right? but this guy right here has a lot of things going on. You can see the pipes are very prominent, and there's just too much back kibble. But the weird thing is, this has the Flame Commander, the MFT Flame Commander, has really less back kibble, but the Papatoys really just stands and just takes its pose neatly and more secure than this guy over here. So that's one of the things that we want to review. Let's try to compare Papatoys with other Legends class figures. So here is a Legends class Ultra Magnus from MFT, and I just think that it scales well with that. That just scales really good. We bring Magnus right there. Take a look at that. That is how Hotrod would definitely be scaled with Ultra Magnus. Magnus is a pretty big robot, and Hotrod was a young Autobot, and definitely he was a lot smaller. So that looks great. That looks great. And let's have his buddy. So let's get rid of Flame Commander and put Ultra Magnus over there. Our highlight again is Papatoys PPT-04 Flame Warrior. So let's put good old Cup. So we have Cup, and they look great together. They look fantastic. So in the movie, you see Cup and Hotrod were pretty much the same height, and I'm very happy with the results right here. So another thing that we want to point out is that during the tail end of the Transformer series, we had the opportunity to see some upgrades for Hotrod, and that's when they became, or that's when he became a Target Master. Now, I really think that this little Target Master from Flame Commander, there you go, works best with the Papatoys Hotrod. So if you give him that, which just amazingly fits, it fits like a glove. There you go. That looks, I don't know, man, that looks fantastic. That looks just really, really great. It's a spot-on Target Master Hotrod, and that's what we need. You know, we got a Rodimus Prime right here. We got a Rodimus Prime, but we need a Legends class Hotrod. And I really think that the definitive Hotrod for your Legends class collection would be this Papatoys PPT-04 Hotrod right there. They just look great together. I mean, it's cool. So we're going to pause the video, and we're going to do a comparison between Flame Commander and Flame Warrior in vehicle mode. Okay, we're back, and we have our PPT-04 Flame Warrior. We removed the weaponry, and we're going to transform him into his hot rod mode, or his sports car mode, as you would see here. This is the product shot of that. So we have the Flame Warrior and the car mode. We'll get to that in a bit because I have some gripes with the car mode. So we're gonna get this thing out of here, and let's focus on our Flame Warrior, aka Hotrod. So he can be a little doozy to transform the first time, and I've transformed this guy several times, and I kind of had to do a refresher because I got him last year, and tell honestly, I was really excited to review him, but you know, my health deteriorated, so just really sad. But again, thank you to our sponsors. We have our Fern Active, which is giving us our daily dose of vitamins and minerals. So thank you again for our sponsors, Fern Active. Thank you. Okay, so Anyway, so let's try to transform this guy. How do we transform this dude? So the first thing we got to do is take a look at the chest. It is kind of similar to the setup of Flame Commander. So there are these sections that are folded that if we unfold them to the side, this would pretty much be the hood of your sports car. So the next thing we got to do, just try to open this section right here, and this whole cable pack will unfold like that. What I like to do is I like to raise the hands first, like so, because you have to rotate this whole assembly. Now once you have rotated that, you can bring the arms down, and you can get this section straightened out, right? Now this is that doozy part that I'm talking about. The middle section can turn. There you go. That whole middle section right there, it can turn. So you have to like do 2 turns and then fold the head inward like so, right? And now this assembly right here, you gotta like this is the part I hate because I don't have fingernails. You gotta pull this out right here, and this is now slowly looking like the cover or the canopy of the car. So we are going to fold this section right here so it would sit flush from the shoulder area, right? Look like that. And we're gonna, give me a second. So we're gonna try to fold that out later, but let's try to rotate this section. So this section right here would rotate. Just keep that up for now, and let's go to the lower section. Now the lower section is pretty cool because if you take a look at this, it's like it's not even, it's almost super flush and so clean that it's barely visible. But if you flip that, it would reveal the wheels. Same goes with the next one, and the legs are double jointed. So what we want to do is we want to bend it to that section right there, and then just, this is the scary part, you got to really bend it super tight right there, and it would be in that section. Now the toe right here, you would have to flip that like so. So let's go over to this side, bend the knee, right, like that, and then just see that, you see the double joint, okay? I'm gonna try to put the hand out of there, and then you gotta bend it. Ah, that's crazy tight. It's like you're breaking it. It's scary. And you gotta fold the toes again. So I don't know, but they have very stiff joints. Now the 2 legs have pegs right here, and you can just peg them together like so. And if you notice that we now have 2 more pegs up top, right? And there are holes that would sit flush there. So all you have to do is just press on that, and now we're almost done. So this section, you can snap it here. As you can see, the hood of the car and the canopy of the car is starting to be revealed. Your arm sections would have like those little pegs right there, and there would be like a section of a hole here from the thigh that you can just squeeze the 2 in. That would hold that thing in place. Now the last part would be this is like a shell. Have to unfold this section and this section too to cover. And this is the part that I hate, because there is this we can actually remove it and then place it, but you can just, you know, jimmy that thing and then just shimmy it all the way, jimmy, himmy, shimmy, winny, whatever. Just cover this section right here so it would be wide enough, you can see that, to cover the remaining part of the car. Now you would definitely feel in this section that there's like a a groove connect. So once you have that feel, you're doing things right. Align the exhaust and let it sit, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a Cybertronian car. There you have it. I think it looks okay. It looks okay. It's not the best alt mode. Why do I say that? Because I really think that this part right here is too high. Although it's level. It's level, very level. It rolls. You see that? It rolls fantastically. But I really think that this is too chubby on this part, and I don't have anything against chubby. I love chubby toys. But I really think that Hot Rod's alt mode was, you know, it's flat. It's a very aerodynamic vehicle. Now the aerodynamic design would be a little more close to the ground, right? But this is a little bit high above in this area, which is just a little teensy-weensy gripe that I have. Not a big, but that's pretty much it. Now comparing it to this Hot Rod, which is the MFT Flame Commander Hot Rod, I really think that I'm going with the MFT on this one. Robot mode, ladies and don't get me wrong. Robot mode, PPT, Papatoys, you know, takes the cake. No questions there. There's no contact. There's no contest. I mean, Papatoys wins that section. He looks young. He looks like the Hot Rod in the movie. I don't have any questions. I don't have any issues at all with the robot mode. But with the car mode, you be the judge. Look at that. This is more dynamic, even though you can't see the wheels because I covered it with that shin guard. But MFT looks far more beautiful than this car mode. Another thing is that the MFT version has clear plastic for its canopy. You know, they could have at least done that here. This is colored in blue paint. It is a lazy job. I would say that is a very lazy route. This, on the other hand, you can see a very nice blue canopy right there. All right. Now, let's see who can wield the Target Master. That is a minus point for MFT. They gave the car a Target Master, but there is no way for you to put the Target Master in Hot Rod mode. Now, I really think this little guy and this guy are meant to be, because there is a hole and it fits properly for the Target Master, and that is just something to behold. That is just beautiful. That is beautiful right there. Look at that. Look at that. That is a wonderful alt mode now with the Target Master. So with the Target Master in place, I think the alt mode becomes 10 times far better than this. Design wise, MFT wins for the car mode, but functionality, I really think Papatoys wins this one. So we're gonna do the last pause. We're gonna come back, transform everybody back into their robot modes, and we'll have our final say on Papatoys PPT-04 Flame Warrior versus Flame Commander. Okay, we're back, guys, and we're now at the final stage of our review. So to sum it up, I really think that Papatoys, like the best quality would be with its robot mode. The Hot Rod mode is very spot on. When he's in robot mode, Hot Rod looks just really fantastic. He looks like a brash young Autobot ready to fight Decepticons. And I gave him the Flame Commander Target Master, so he is a good Target Master now, instead of having that for Flame Commander. I really think that it looks best on Papatoys Hot Rod. So, final comparison, I know that there is a Kingdom Hot Rod right now, and I'm just excited to get that too, but since I don't have that guy, yet I have a comparison between Power of the Titan's Return Hot Rod versus the Papatoys Hot Rod. And you can see that definitely that looks Legends class because it's pretty small. And we have a deluxe figure compared to him. There you go. So if you're going to get the Papatoys Hot Rod, definitely I will recommend that. This is recommended if you want to have like a young looking hot rod in your collection versus the MFT, which is really more of a, what do you call this, more of a Rodimus toy. So if you're going to get yourself something that would be partnered with a young looking like transformer for your hot rod, then I would suggest Papatoys right there. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you liked the review. So for the people that have been subscribing and liking and giving their feedback, their comments, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you again for supporting this small channel, and I really appreciate it. It really means a lot if you subscribe, and don't forget to share and tell the people about our little small channel right here. So thank you again for watching, guys. My name is Chompy, and remember, till all are one, peace out, rock and roll. Bye, guys.